This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, how you doing? Hi. I've already said that. Sorry. I'm just getting a bit nervous. You're a very good-looking person. You have your own style. I think you wear very well. The only thing about you I would change is I wish you could see how good you look. I wish you could take my 4 eyes and just see how gorgeous you are, because you're really rocking what you got going on. The only thing is you just don't acknowledge it enough. You know, the things you say around dinner are really fucking interesting. You know, I just wish you were a bit more confident in it. You know, and you knew that things you said people wanted to hear. I wish you looked in the mirror and see what I see, which is a beautiful human, stunning. You've got such an, I'm not going to say the word interesting. I'm trying to ban that from my vocab. You've such a specific and beautiful style, but you do need to wear better boxers, and you need to have at least one thing that you put on intentionally a day. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. One thing that you put on that you think looks good, just put that on a day. I blimped it this year, lads and lasses and NBs, because I didn't give you any good quality Valentine's content this year. I'm normally there with the chat up lines, you know. I'm normally there, you know. What would you have? Hey, girl, are you an anteater? Because I have ants in my pants. Shit, no, don't do that one. You know, or I give you outdated dating advice. You know, back when they used to hose women down and give them orgasms because they had hysteria. You know, that kind of high quality content. And I kind of blimped it in Valentine's this year. You know, it hasn't felt very sexy. Kids just are. It's so ironic, really. You know, it's so insane that through sex we had kids, and they make you less sexy. It's like, you know, it's like I've literally given away. Well, not really. We still, you know, but I'm just saying, I was trying to write a Valentine's card this morning, and what I like to do in my Valentine's cards, especially since having kids, is I like to objectify my wife in them, you know? I like to objectify her in a Valentine's card, you know, hearkening back to the texts we might have sent a decade ago when we were courting, you know? Because it can feel very unsexy. It can feel very unsexy when I'm literally just fucking head to toe in porridge. I spend most of my days covered in porridge. I'm just going to fucking, you know, I'm just going to turn the young one off to porridge. You just can't have porridge. I hate it. I hate the fact that every time I put my arms down, I feel something cold. A cold dollop of a grain of porridge. A cold, milky grain of porridge. I used to change my jeans once a week. When they got too hot, I'd put them in the freezer. And then I'd walk around my rat flap with no cacks on for the day, and then I'd take them out, get a nice little chili on the willy, and then I'd head back out, you know? Now I'm changing my fucking trousers every day, which is probably good, whatever. But little handprints. And they have all those videos you watch on TikTok about, you know, being nostalgic for the present with your kids, you know? It's so the song Home is normally playing. Oh, home, let me go home. One day, those little fingerprints on the glass will no longer be there. Home is wherever I'm with you. One day, all those sippy cups and their missing lids will no longer be crowding your drying rack of your sink. I say, fucking hurry up. Hurry up. Bin them. Look, I'm normally an eco-conscious guy. I'm an eco-conscious femme bottom seeking someone who puts everything in the bin, seeking mask top bin man. No, I'm binning everything. Like, you know, you see all these videos meant to be nostalgic. No, it's going in the bin. Sippy cup, no lid, bin. Found the lid, bin. There's too many raspberries on this top that it's going to bleed. If something requires a separate wash, yeah, that's going in the bin. I might do a new routine of what's going in the bin. Watch this space. Yeah, that might be going in the bin. If you got some finger paints on your jeans and that requires a separate cold wash, that's going in the bin. If you have a plate that has chia seeds on it and you put it through the dishwasher 5 times, that's going in the bin, right? And that requires any serious elbow grease is also going in the bin. I'm binning everything. I'm going to be like my old flatmate who literally, remember this, I've talked about this before. We were there, we had no dishes. And I got the Delf in the divorce with my ex-girlfriend, right? I got all the Delf from IKEA. And we had all that. And we had no plates, we had no cups, we had no glasses. And his room was a kip. And eventually we're like, can you just, we've already gone in there, we've seen everything. Can you just check your room to see if there's any plates in there? And then a week later, he's cleaning his room, comes down the stairs with a black bin bag, and you just hear crunch, crunch, crunch. And just throws everything in the fucking trash. You just hear a big crash. What was in there? Just like tissues and stuff. My hole. Tissue my hole. Why can't we wipe our butts with water wipes and just put them in the bin? Are my kids like what, royalty? That they get to have their own shit in the bin? Why doesn't my shit go in the bin? Watch this space, because I might start just pooing outside. No, I'm not here. But anyway, look, now that you're all hot and heavy, let me tell you about what I'm talking about today. I'm going to be giving you some Valentine's chat-up lines. But I found some from a website that is called, it's called Knowledge for Men, Building Stronger, Grounded Men. And I'm still on the hunt for like a good text, a good book about being a man and like respecting women, but like still having like a couple of percent of the old kind of like men take charge, not in a kind of being not in a dominant way over your wife or over a woman or anything like that. But like there was an old text and it's gone and there's no new text. Really, like there's no text. I was reading a book for a while about kind of being a modern man, and it was very kind of like written by a guy who wears massive trousers and goes to Bali, and it was going well for a while. It was like, hey, there are dynamics, and there are submissive, and there are not assertive, dominant kind of dynamics in romance, and that changes, and that's fluid, and that's great. But then it started going into kind of like women being like being dumb. I went to like women being dumb. And then I was like, I don't think women are dumb. I don't think women are dumb. I said that like there's more coming. I don't think women are dumb. I think women are smarter than men. I think women are better workers than men. I'm on the hunt. So if you know of one, my beloved patrons, or if you just want to send me a long text, feel free as well. Okay, this is 50 plus actually good pickup lines that always work. There's a lot of superlatives in that sentence from a guy called Andrew Farabee. Andrew Farabee. What are you, pollen? Farabee? Are you pollen? He says here, you see the most attractive woman walking just 10 feet in front of you. You want to talk to her. But anxiety strikes. Anxiety. Ooh, this isn't going to go well. And you get caught in your head thinking of the perfect thing to say. Out of sheer hesitation, you stumble, look at your phone, trying to gather your thoughts. But seconds later, when you look up, she's gone. It's a common tale that happens to single men every day. And I'm sick and tired of hearing this story, guys. You've literally let the woman of your dreams walk past you countless times. So anyway, I'm assuming this guy, Andrew Farabee, if he's written this always work, then he's tried this. He says, unlike most guides on the internet, this isn't a list of canned routines and BS lines that have never been tested. It's a structured pickup guide that will help you fearlessly approach the woman you're interested in, engage in playful conversation, and get you phone numbers, guys. Although I have seen from David Messon, who is this, who's actually a very sweet, like dating coach for men, and he likes to kind of inspire men to be better and more upfront with their interests to other people. He actually kind of has a similar thought process to me, that even though you might be into Dragon Ball, not everyone's into Dragon Ball, so keep it brief and tell them the most interesting thing about Dragon Ball, or try and say Dragon Ball is a bit like something that you might like. That's what I find is a good way to, permeate your own interests. Although, was telling Terry about The Rock and Cody fiasco, Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 40. And I was talking to her and she looked really like I was like, this is the drama. Like, you can't believe this. Like, The Rock's back. He's put himself in. He's also on the board of directors for the WWE. This is a conflict of interest. He's lost it, and she looked really concerned. And then at the end, I thought she was really into this. And I was like, isn't that mad? And then her looking concerned, she was like, I can't believe you thought I would give a fuck about that. So again, things have changed in a decade. She would have loved that 10 years ago. Anyway, funny pickup lines that make women want to meet you. Okay. Number one. If she's wearing a very girly outfit, like a dress or a skirt, say, oh my God, I was going to wear the same outfit tonight. It's not bad. That's not bad. Oh my God, I was going to wear the same outfit tonight. I'm a transsexual and I fancy men. That's so weird that I was going to wear that skirt. Anyway, bye. What would the follow-up to that be? I was going to wear the same outfit tonight. Bit coming in pretty hot, like, if someone's just sitting at the bar, I was going to wear the same outfit tonight. It's very cards on the table and it's a line. These are also, the caveat in all these is you must look like Ryan Reynolds. That's not a bad one. Two, if she's standing at a bar, so can I buy you a drink or would you just like the money? Could go well, but another reframing of this could be, can I buy you a drink or would you prefer cash for this transaction, you brazzer? You're a lady of the night. And I think you're also cheap. Are you one of those Jack the Ripper women who would give HJs for a glass of gin? Or would you like the cash for the gin? That's one of the most bleak things I remember reading about. I mean, the whole Jack the Ripper story is incredibly bleak. But, you had women of the night on the Hammersmith streets selling their bodies for a glass of gin. Because I don't like gin. If it was whiskey, I'd be like, good on you. But gin makes me very sad. Gin makes me cry. My old flatmate who did throw out all the Delph, he would drink it was just fruit or whatever it was called, or juice. It was like a big fruit they used to sell in London. He'd drink half of it and just fill the rest up with gin. Just walk around with a carton, drinking that on the street. Very cool move. He loved gin. But I'd have a sip of it and I'd be like, why don't anyone love me? Or what would have made me sad then? I don't know where I'm going. My life is a mess. I'm not where I thought I was going to be. Everyone has their careers figured out. Why did I do my college degree? Loads of stuff would have probably come up. All right, here's one. If she's wearing workout clothes, this begins. Excuse me, you look so ridiculously badass. You could totally be in the UFC and be the next Ronda Rousey, right? I'll even be your manager. Girl, I kind of want to see you get the shit kicked out of you. Girl, something about that Lululemon or them gym and coffee clothes really makes me want to see your head get kicked in. You could be the next Ronda Rousey. I'll be your manager. This was written in 2022. Okay. Ronda Rousey did have her head kicked in. And the word from her coach at the time was, you're doing great. You're doing great, Ronda. You're doing great. She'd have had her fucking head kicked in. I don't know about that one. What would be a better one then if you're wearing workout clothes? You could say, are you a personal trainer? I have a twinge in my arm. No, hang on. No, it is better. Hey, girl, are you... Would you want to talk about that? Would a woman wearing workout clothes want someone to highlight that they're wearing workout clothes? Hey, did you just come from the gym? Because you stink. You stink. You smell like chicken soup. Is this to do with the outfit? Number 4, if she's on the phone, you say, "Get off Facetune, my dear. My dear. You already look great. Get off Facetune." Girl, I love that your eyes are that close together. You're kind of like a cyclops. You're kind of like a little cyclops. And I like this. I would say, girl, your eyes are so close together that it must be, you should buy children's glasses. You know? What do you think? Get off Facetune, my dear. Now, you're kind of implying here that she might also use Facetune. That she might be, you're veering into a little bit of a neg. If she's on her phone, I would say, "Stop Dawson. Your destiny is just a chin raise away." And then I'd point to myself. I'm your density. All right, number 5. Excuse me, I know this is kind of weird and I'm super shy, but I was wondering what pickup lines work best with you. I mean, it's not bad. Although, maybe don't be over-egging it. This is kind of weird and I'm super shy. When you say things like that, even in a kind of, jovial, in jest kind of way, it's one of those, hey, don't think of an elephant kind of things. This is kind of weird and I'm super shy. Okay. Hey, this is kind of weird and I'm super shy. And no worries or not if you don't want to respond back to what I'm saying. And I totally understand if you think I'm a fucking mess. And I totally understand if I'm just contaminating this space with hot gas from the bullshit that is coming out of my fucking stupid mouth. But I was wondering, what pickup lines work best with you? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Are you the fallen angel Lucifer? Are you the devil? I'm not into that. But maybe to be like, how would that work? Hey, do you have a chat line that normally works? And can you text to me because I'm super shy? Is that fun? And can you text to me because I'm super shy? And can I have your number? No, that's it. Hey, sorry. I was just wondering, are there any chat up lines that normally work on you? And if so, can I have your number so I can text them to you? I'm super shy. That'd be funny. I think that'd be funny. I think it'd be very charming. If I do say so myself, stealing this guy's line. Number 6. Oh my God, Kendra, you haven't changed a bit since our divorce. I don't like that at all. You don't want to be mentioned. It's the elephant. Don't mention the war. Don't mention divorce. Oh my God, Kendra, you haven't changed a bit since our divorce. Will Hines, a phenomenal improv teacher, has this technique that he tries with people to see if he thinks that they're either good at improv or would be good at improv or up for the crack. If he ever offers someone a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, he says hey, would you like a coffee? And they say, no, I'm fine. He always says, why are you scared? And if they say something in the line of that, if they say I'm terrified, coffee, I lost my mom she drowned in a cup of coffee, or or I will poop. I'm worried I may poop. Hilarious things like that. So you're assuming a lot here that this Kendra, which is definitely not her name, is going to jump into a bit of improv with you. Which, hey, is there anything better when you're doing a bit on a date and the date gets into the bit? Are you messing? I love that sort of stuff because I'm a beta cook, We were talking, me and Shane and Killian were driving by Reds, and what was it called? All those pubs. There was Reds. There was, what was the blue one? There was all these clubs around where essentially the Wax Museum is now. And how lads, I still don't really understand how lads got birds back then. I have no idea. It's a complete, I was never a wingman really until years later, maybe my 20s. But when you're 18, 19, you're going to a club, are you literally just going and are you just humping? Are you just talking for a while until you can dance with someone and then you hump? And then you're kind of doing all this kind of like the arms up like that. Like you're shaking. Like you're pouring salt all over your head. That kind of move. And you're just hoping that a girl kind of bumps up against you. Is that what happened? Any actual men, do let me know. How did picking up birds work then? I only picked up birds chatting to them in like rooms we could hear, you know. Number 7, I don't normally do this, but you look really upset standing over here on your phone, and I thought I'd offer some support. Did your stocks just crash or something? I don't normally do this. You look upset standing over here looking at your phone. I don't normally do this, but you look fucking miserable. You stand out as someone who's very sad. Did your stocks just crash or something? Oh, God. Like, she's on her fucking phone, bro. She's on her phone. Again, Andrew Ferraby must be a good-looking man because I don't think this would ever work. You know? Ryan Reynolds, hey, sorry, you look upset or something. What, your stocks just crash? No, because that's the thing. There's a dynamic, right? It's kind of like if a particularly attractive man who has good line delivery, these lines, goes over and says these lines, then, you know, there might be, if there's an attraction from the other person, they're like, I don't want to actually lose this one, you know? It's like I'm already bought in. But if you're going out there and, you know, you've put on a suit to go to a bar and you say this line, like, then, you know, like if you're hot, then the response might be like, oh, I need to give you back something and try and give something back bigger, maybe, you know? But if it's kind of like, if you have to humor these lines, do you know what I mean? Like, there's kind of a dynamic. If you're wearing a suit and they're not interested, I mean, is Andrew Ferraby like a good-looking guy or something? Like, this might work with Ryan Gosling. I kept saying Ryan Reynolds. I mean Ryan Gosling. Because, you know, I've pointed out many times that if Steve Buscemi was in The Notebook, none of those techniques would have worked. Hanging off a fucking Ferris wheel and Steve Buscemi, who I love. But that's when you're getting into, like, I actually think if you went into creepy mode, if you went to like a John Hughes movie and you replaced the actor that Anthony Michael Hall normally plays. Anthony Michael Hall was like the geek, the best friend, the guy in the friend zone. John Cryer then kind of took up that mantle in Pretty in Pink. And she was always chasing after a hot guy. If you just swapped the roles of the best friend doofus and the hot guy, and you had the hot guy say the best friend doofus lines in a hot way, and you had, you know, the doofus say the hot guy lines in a doofus kind of way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really, I wonder who you'd be shipping when you watch these movies. You know what I mean? Just something to think about. Number 8, if there are multiple women in a group, hey, you guys look like total players. How many guys have you picked up tonight? Who's got the most numbers? Bit playful. Okay, I hate it. I don't like it. Hey, you guys look like total players. Here, yous are all absolute fucking rides. How many bludgeoned skulls have you created today? Bashing away lads with a stick. Birds, yous must be like a bunch of Babe Ruths. Yous are a bunch of Babe Ruths, and not just because you're hot. It's because I'm sure you've been fucking battering lads' skulls in with a stick, stopping them from coming onto you. Are you in a zombie? Do you know, girls, you'd be great in a zombie apocalypse because I'm sure you're fucking incredible at battering away lads with sticks and that would be good for zombies. I don't know who's got the most numbers. You dirty, you dirty bitch. Who you? 7, you dirty bitch. Ugh. Who's got the least amount of numbers? I don't like competition. Who has the most amount of numbers? Go over there. Who has the least amount of numbers over here? Well, first question. I'm wrong with you. Great. Would you like my number? If you're at a bar, can you watch my drink? I'm afraid I might get roofied here. Hey, I'm so sorry to ask you this, but I have been date raped. Oh, sorry. You can't mention. How could you ever even bring the concept of date rape into a chat line? How could you? This is, again, don't think of an elephant. This guy has roofies. All the signs were there. He was talking about roofies. He said someone might be roofing his drink. Those are like when you put, they're not that popular here. They're not that popular here. I don't think that happens. I mean, it probably does. Sorry, I'm out of habit. Call me Sister Mary Clarence, right? I'm out of habit. I'm afraid I might get roofied here. What's she going to say? Okay, hotshot. Okay, hotshot. What? You think someone's gonna drag your fucking sorry ass into a bed? Is that a bit being playful? Number 10. You look cute, but I want to see your game. What is your best pickup line? Try and pick up that guy over there, and I'll be your wingman. Hey, you're cute. Can I take you away from what a good night you're having and do a little job for me? And how is this going to play out? She goes over there. She chats up a guy. She gets rejected by the guy. Ugh. Brother, bro, what's that, brother? It's my favorite TikTok sound at the moment. It's from some Muslim prayer. And there's a guy giving a speech. He's like, brother, what's that, brother? Cracks me up. And it's applicable for everything. So she goes over there, she gets denied, then she comes back, and you're like, brother, if you're undesirable, then I'm not interested. Or she goes over there, you're there at the bar, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this worked. There she is. Oh my God, she's chatting to him. Oh my God, he's really going for it. Oh my God, it worked. Oh, I can't wait to hear this chat up line. Oh, we're having a chat now. Oh my God, he bought her a drink. Oh my God, she's drinking the drink. Oh wow, she's like playing with her hair loads. She's really leaning into this mission I gave her. Oh wow. Oh my God, what, they go to the cloakroom. Oh, she's getting her coat now. Oh, hey, it's okay. All right, I just wanted to see the line. Oh, she's getting in a taxi. All right, hang on, I'm just going to get it free now. Hey, follow that taxi. Where are they going? Oh my God, what's this, like a Jason Bourne fucking globe-trotting mission? Hey, it's okay, right? Just the chat-up line will suffice. Oh my God, she's getting out of the car, she's going into his flat. Oh my God, like he's a real tender lover. I'm sorry, I'm just checking out the window here. I wonder what that line was. Okay, why these work, says Andrew Ferraby. What are you, pollen? These flirty pick. What's your favourite pick-up line? Fuck. Hey, I want to see your game. What's your best pick-up line? Fucking hell. No, I'm just so fucking stupid. And then you hope that she takes sympathy on you. These flirty pick-up lines start the interaction from a frame of fun and play. When delivered with positive energy, they don't feel like pick-up lines. Hey, you look cute. I want to see what your game is. What's your best pick-up line? They're simply a fun way to start the conversation. How to succeed. Simple energy. They work with simple energy. The more positive, outgoing, gregarious your body language, vocal tonality, and energy are, the easier these will be put off. So, that's good advice, to be fair. The key is simple energy. Hey, can you watch my drink? I'm worried I might get roofied. I'm worried. There's been a couple of notorious rapists. Oh, no, sorry. Why you might fail. If the key to success with these flirty lines is energy, so too is the key to failure. Yeah, okay. He's already said this. Okay. The cheesiest pickup lines ever that will get her attention every time. Number 1. Hey, my buddies bet me that I wouldn't be able to start a conversation with the most beautiful girl in the bar. You want to buy some drinks with their money? I mean, I've seen it before. I've actually seen that line in Masters of the Air. My buddies bet me that I couldn't chat you up. Do you want to buy you a drink with their cash? My buddies bet me that I wouldn't be able to start a conversation with the most beautiful girl in the bar. And it's a lot of money. And I'm fucking broke. I told them, and I have to pay if this doesn't work. I said I would give them 17 fucking grand. That is just about the right amount of money that I can clear out the bookies. Well, it's actually 15 grand, but I have a fucking dead cert. I want to put 2 grand on it. Please, I will give you a drink. I mean, it's not bad. Hey, it's not bad. My buddies bet. Leaning in with a bet. The girls want to be part of a bet. Yeah, I don't think they give a fuck. Number 2, how is your fever? And then it has here in parentheses, what fever? Because you know exactly what she's going to say. How is your fever? What? Oh, you just look hot to me. All right. You know, how is your fever? Where did you take your temperature in your ear? Did you take your temperature under your arm? Or did you take it in your bum? All right, I'm done. I made it weird. How is your fever? Hey, how is your fever? Oh, you just look hot to me. No, sorry, I'm very vigilant on fevers. My little daughter, actually, she had a really bad fever. Like, it was actually the day we were moving Gav and we had to go into hospital and it was really bad. It was a good thing my wife at the time spotted it because we would have, I mean, I don't even want to think what would happen. I don't even want to think about what would happen. So I'm very vigilant. I have famously bad circulation. Would you like me to put my hand on your head? Cool you down. Number 3. Well, I'm here. What are your other 2 wishes? Oh my God. I like that. I do like that. Right. Well, I'm here. What are your other 2 wishes? Hard to say if you're me. Well, I'm here. What are your other 2 wishes? Word of warning. One of them can't be for more wishes. Genies are very vigilant about that. They are very vigilant about that. And you can't bring anyone back from the dead. So, sorry, Grandpa. Sorry, Granddad. Although, why, this is the thing about wishes as well. Sorry, I'm going to let you introduce yourself in a second. This is the thing about wishes as well. Have you ever heard, be careful what you wish for? Because it could be very literal. You could say, hey, I wish for, a pint. And then the genie could turn you into a pint. That's what we're fucking talking about here. So if you want your granddad to come back, he might not be coming back as you knew him. He also might be coming back young. He might be coming back as a baby. He could be coming back as a corpse. He could be coming back in spirit. He could be coming back with a demon soul. I'm just saying that if you are getting into this fucking wheelhouse of wishes, thank you very much for creating me with a wish. But... And nothing bad's going to happen. This was not a careful what you wish for situation with me, by the way. I'm not going to I'm not going to hurt anyone, and I'm not a zombie because I've never died. So that could work, yeah. Number 4, if your other boyfriend doesn't show, I'll be sitting over looking all tall, dark and handsome. Now, what this presupposes is that you are tall, dark and handsome. So you may have to insert your own whatever adjective you'd use to describe yourself. So you'd say, hey, if your other boyfriend doesn't show here, you cheating bitch, I'll be over there all 5'9" and a bit, pale as a newborn fish and handsome, but when I take off my glasses, I feel like my eyes are too close together. I know they're not. I actually do think I have a good ratio, but I think it's just because my eyes look wider in my glasses. That difference I think they're fine. But also, if your boyfriend does show, please don't tell him about this conversation. I don't want to have my head kicked in. But if he's interested in watching, hang on, no, let me finish. If he's into watching WrestleMania with me, I don't have a lot of male friends. Number 5, hey, tie your shoes. I don't want you falling for anyone else. Oh my God. Hey, tie your shoes. Your laces are in piss. Your laces, there's a photosynthesis happening with the cotton of your laces that the piss, presumably from the ladies' room, is kind of soaking upwards and will reach your foot, and it'll get cold through the little eyelets of your shoe. It'll feel cold and it'll smell like piss. So tie your shoes. I'll get a napkin and you can tie your shoes. Oh, great. Now you've just tied a napkin into your shoes. Now it looks like you've got fucking bog roll and piss on your foot. Look, no one wants a toilet-footed woman, but I do. because because I don't know. I guess I'm just have very I do have kind of low standards. Earlier I was asking who had the lowest amount of numbers because I kind of feel like there's going to be less competition. And especially if you've got all like a fucking sewage thing going on your cuss, that's Irish for foot, then that might move things in my direction. So tie your shoe. Number 6. Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Can you give me the directions to your heart? Wow, that's cheesy. Where do I go after the aorta? I didn't actually do biology. I did geography. So I could draw you an oxbow lake, but I could never draw your heart. That could be a chat line. Girl, I did not do biology in secondary school, so I cannot draw your heart, but I can draw an oxbow lake. And I think, now what would be the sexiest thing? Girl, are you freeze thaw action? Because I wouldn't mind getting into that crack, having water go into the crack and then freeze overnight and then break off rocks and then the rocks fall down the mountain and it's called scree. I wouldn't mind if we were to do it, Girl, are you scree? Because I'm falling for you. Are you a bit lost? Can you give me the directions to your heart? Can you give me the directions on how to operate your heart? I don't see it working. Number 7. If stealing men's hearts was a crime, which it isn't, it is not. There's a weird loophole there. In fact, I actually know, and this is fucking mental, and it actually happened, love. My mate's brother was in Magaluf and he met this bird and they were getting it off and she was actually giving him laxatives all night and he pooed the bed. But no, the worst thing is then he went and fell asleep on the jacks and he woke up and he was in a bath of ice and there was a scar on his chest and it said on the mirror, "You don't have a heart anymore because I took it. And that's legal here in Magaluf, but here's the number for the ambulance and you only have 20 minutes to fucking live. And also, I didn't clean up this shit. You're going to have to clean up this shit before you leave." So work that into the time for the ambulance. If stealing men's hearts was a crime, you'd be sentenced to life. You'd be going away. Hey girl, are you Dr. Frankenstein, not the monster? The monster was never named, because you have been stealing hearts, probably of prisoners. That's what the Chinese do as well in the human trafficking, human organ trafficking space. Hey girl, are you the Chinese government? Because you've been stealing men's hearts of prisoners executed through capital punishment, and you won't be sentenced to anything because you're too powerful. You're too. Are they though? They might. The economy's not looking great. That child policy, Can I have your Instagram handle? Why these work? These corny chatterblines make two things very clear. You're attracted to her, establishing a man to woman vibe versus a friendly vibe. That kind of should happen. Not to say I've ever done it, I've probably been very reluctant. But I think women are a bit more au fait with the idea that a strange man chatting to someone is probably, unfortunately. You'd make friends in at a bar is probably like, hey, this is probably like going to go somewhere romantically. If it was in I suppose anywhere really, to be honest. Any approach would be presumed. Women are better at picking up signs, Number 2, you're a fun guy who doesn't take himself too seriously. Well, I'll have you know, madam, that I'm a mushroom. Because I'm a fun guy. I fucked up the first bit. So just let me say it. Now, don't go. I'll have you know I'm a mushroom, baby, because I'm a fun guy and I don't take myself too seriously. Unless I'm a bright-coloured mushroom, in which case it should be taken very seriously. Or one that is psilocybin, which also should be taken very seriously and we should be talking about. There are There is scientific evidence to prove that psilocybin can assist in post-traumatic stress, trauma, and euthanasia. I want to talk about all three of those things because I'm a fun guy. How to make these lines work. How to screw these lines up. Okay, we know all that. All right, let's go into cute pickup lines that make her heart race. All right, I'm only going to do these and then I'm doing too many. Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears. Now, that's kind of my old thing. Are you a thing? Because, not to say I invented it, but I definitely, put a cap on it. I put a lovely pair of glasses on it to signify this is my space. Hey, are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears. Bring them back! Bring them back! Hi, are you a magician? Because you appear to have made all of my friends disappear. It's not that they've left me here. Okay? It's not that I smell. It's not that I smell of shit. It has nothing to do with my scent, actually. They said they were coming back. They haven't come back. My only theory here is you're actually fucking David Copperfield mixed with a bit of dynamo, and you're after making my best friend, these are my fucking best friends, disappear. So why did you do that? 1, 2, can I have them back? And I don't, and I'll say, and I'll hear what you have to say before I tell you my third. Number 2. Hi, I'm, insert name. So I'm Tony. Hey, I'm Tony. I'm your assigned date for the night. Compliments of the management. Oh, they've paid me in full. I have to do everything you say, but I cannot kill. I cannot kill. And anything romantic would be kind of in breach of my contract. But I can like hold things for you if you want. Your bag, your drink. But I do have to say this. I'll be fucking sipping it. I will. I sip my drink. I sip every drink that's in my hands. I swear. If it's my young fella's drink and he's parched, I'll have a sip before I give it to him. It's not even the fucking daddy tax. My wife pour a glass of wine and take a sip out of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I do have to do that. I take a sip of everyone's drink. If someone says, would you mind my drink, and there's no table, I will sip the drink. If it's a table, I'll put it down on the table. But if someone's like, if we're standing and it's like smoking area or something like that, and then, someone has to go into the jacks and we don't have a table, and they're like, here, would you hold it for a while? I'll just say, unless it's like a fraud, like a top, I'm still talking to this woman, by the way, unless it's like a yet to be split G, pint of Guinness, then I will have a sip of it. And if it has ice in it, no fucking, like, not a chance. I'll sip it while looking you in the eyes. I will drink your milkshake and I will sip your drink. Hi, I'm Tony. I'm your assigned date for the night. Compliments of the management. I cannot have sex and I cannot kill, but I can do anything else. Number 3, do I know you from somewhere? And wow, you're even more adorable up close. Do I know you from somewhere? Are you that fucking kid from The Sixth Sense? Are you that fucking kid, that cute kid from The Sixth Sense? You're even more adorable up close. No, I've made it weird. Hey, do I know you from somewhere? Are you that fucking dude who did that Coney video? And then had a mental breakdown. Hey, do I know you from somewhere? Are you Taylor Swift? I don't know how that works. Number 4. Hey, I know this is a bit weird. And I'm a bit weird. Blah, blah, blah. You can't be saying that. Maybe you can. Hey, I know this is a bit weird, but I wanted to tell you that what you're wearing tonight looks stunning. And then point out specific part of the outfit. Hey, I know this is a bit weird. Hey, now let me try and do it. Hey, I know this is a bit weird. Now, why am I doing an act? Hey, I know this is a bit weird, but I wanted to tell you that what you're wearing tonight looks absolutely stunning. Those shoes are absolutely fucking divine. What size are they? Where did you buy them? How much did you buy them for? I wanted to tell you what you're wearing tonight looks stunning. You're limited here because, and ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. If a man if you're wearing like a long skirt and a man compliments the long skirt, if he compliments the short skirt, is that getting a bit too fresh? You can compliment the shoes. If you're saying absolutely stunning, you can. Where you compliment, you're complimenting either a dress or a top, really, aren't you? Because everything else is kind of like either like, why would you be so into this long skirt, you know, or why are you so into these shoes? There's a lot that's like too specific that may not be what you would assume a man might find attractive first, in which case you're kind of thinking, oh, this guy actually just fucking wants to wear this gear, right? And then there's stuff that's a bit too close. So like, you can't be like, I love your short skirt. I love your top because of the cleavage. You can't say that. So you have to say, I love your kind of conservative blouse. I love that dress looks stunning. You can somehow get away. Am I wrong? Am I just a little beta cook that I wouldn't do compliment a woman's short skirt? Number 5, if you notice she's alone, no, don't like where this is going. Excuse me, I find it hard to believe that someone as beautiful as you doesn't have a date tonight. Now that reeks of a 60-year-old man, a 60-year-old widower. I find it hard to believe that someone as beautiful as you doesn't have a date tonight. You must go on a date every single day. Everywhere you go, you must be on a date. When you're in the gym, you're probably on a date. When you're on a flight, that's probably a date. You probably have to bring your date to your meetings and work. You're probably going to get sacked soon for bringing lads in all the time. But you're just so beautiful. But you are just so beautiful. You must have a man around you at all times. I cannot believe you would ever be left alone. It's awful. If you're at a bar, excuse me, my dear, may I have the last dance with you? Excuse me, my dear. Hey, darling, maybe. It's a Biff fucking cowboy, but it might work. Hey, sugar plum. I've ruined it. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. If you have the actual genuine accent, you might get away with it. Because you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I feel like I'm watching telly. Someone say this to me. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear. May I have the last dance with you? Okay, it's only 8 p.m. though, and I'm going to be here for a while. I can wait. I just hope it isn't the fucking national anthem like last time. I can't gyrate to this. Now the last one, number 7. Can you pinch me? Why? Because I can't believe you're real. I thought I was dreaming. I am dreaming. I can fly. Come up to the roof with me. I want to show you something. I can fly. Well, I've never tried it, but this is definitely a dream because you're so beautiful. But you go first. But you still go first. Can you pinch me? Ah! Thank you. That did hurt. This is not a dream. I thought you were a dream girl. You're just a real boring person. I can't make things happen magically now. Just my regular fucking stupid life. So look, there's some good chat-up lines for you there. I've missed some good ones here. Look, maybe if you like this one, let me know on Instagram. And maybe there might be a little part 2. Thank you very much for listening to this. Let me know if you've used any of these chat-up lines. I would love to see you try. Maybe write one on one of your cards. I mean, I've missed Valentine's Day, so that's fucked, right? But for your fella's birthday, I didn't even give. Oh, this has been so... God, I'm so sorry. These have been so fucking gender specific. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Girls, NBs. I didn't give you any fucking equivalent. So next time, we're going to do one for the ladies, okay? So sorry about that. Also, we're getting into the nitty gritty here. It's heterosexual men. Do you know what I mean? Heterosexual men. Yeah. You can be cis or trans, I suppose. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's hard these days. Keep it up. But I will, because I'm an ally. I'm a great person. But thanks very much. So are you for listening. You're a great person for watching this podcast, which is also on YouTube. And thanks very much for checking that out. It's also, I should tell you that up top. This is also on YouTube. You could have watched this whole thing on YouTube. I blew it. But I love you. All the best. Bye-bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.